Hello Taurus, welcome to GRAYCI'S Gamut. We're going to get right into your reading here with some Wisdom of the Oracle. Pull a few of those for you first to start you off. I feel like there's a lot of you here wanting to know about relationship. Your relationship or relationships. This card wanted to state why. It's kind of stuck, didn't want to get shuffled again. It's like, hey, pick me. Oop, there's another one doing it. To be fair. Alright, I'm going to end that there. And I will read from the book for you guys on these before we get into the rest of the read here. Okay, this is the number 31. Why? Essential meanings. Motives, driving intention, the power of knowing the why. The Oracle's message: there is a great power in understanding your motives right now. The Oracle asks you to be very clear about why you're asking this question, looking for this answer, behaving in this way, and most important, making this choice. Knowing your why is the key in fulfillment. I'm going to go for a relationship message because I really feel like there's somebody, people are, a lot of you may be asking about relationship. We don't always know why we engage in our relationships in the way we do, mostly because our feelings aren't always logical. Now is the time to recognize whether you are being triggered by someone else or if your behavior is motivated by unresolved issues in the past. Listen to the message from your intuition, from the knowing deep within you. What does it tell you about yourself and others? In the end, life is all about being loved. Miracles and a deep understanding of your needs and how to get them met are the buried treasures of the why. Uncover them by posing the most powerful question you can ask yourself and your partner today. Why? All right. And we have the number 38, to be fair. Essential meanings: balance, justice, a need to consider options, mutual benefit, the law of cause and effect. The Oracle's message: life offers experiences that are challenging and experiences that are nourishing, yet over time they strike a balance. You move from being, from stasis to doing, from discovering to loving, to letting go, to being again. Life is a pendulum swinging between all of these states. You will always oscillate back and forth between doing and being. If you are not content with where you are at this moment, remember that all experiences have their place. Accept them without judgment, and you will see how the universe adjusts to perfect balance. Reap what you sow. Your relationship message: can you find a way to achieve fairness right now? This is a time for listening as well as speaking, for understanding as well as asking to be understood. There is much to be learned, and you will learn it if you remain open and objective, weighing options and considering all sides. Your heart wants to connect to others, so allow for a balanced exchange of ideas and actions. The best kind of relationship is one in which there is a mutual benefit and each party feels heard, valued, and respected. Be fair to all. I feel like I'm going to say the prosperity message as well on this one. Now is the time for even exchanges. Justice will prevail and you will be treated accordingly. In all your affairs, you will be able to negotiate fair settlements. Mutual gain is the gift to you and your partners and colleagues. This is also a good time to square your finances and take stock of how you're compensated for your work. This card signifies balance, justice, and negotiations. So remember that all things must be fairly recompensated. Keep this as your truth and it will be true. All right. Feels like the give and take and some relationships here haven't felt equal. It may be your side that's taking more, and maybe you don't even realize that you're doing this. They may even be telling you, you're asking too much of me. I need this. You got to listen to what their needs as well. I mean, don't, if it's a abusive, narcissistic situation. I feel like I need to say this because somebody might take it the wrong way. You obviously don't just give to the other person. I'm talking about people who are, it's just some certain, I feel like almost like it's a situation that you're in within your relationship as well. And this will, listening to their side and remembering or really investigating within yourself and searching within yourself as to why you feel the way you do about what it is that they want or what they are saying that they need, and are you reacting to it properly. All right, we are going to start into the body of your read here, Taurus. Ooh, flipping on over here, we have the King of Swords in the reverse. I feel like it's the King of Swords is about having open lines of communication with your kingdom, with everyone around you. Your kingdom being everyone around you, everybody within your situation. Having open, I feel like this may be a lack of communication with this in the reverse like this. Maybe you are so focused on some things, maybe that's incense burning. Nothing's on fire, guys. But it feels like not listening, not communicating well with the people around you. And this could be everybody. If you're in a certain state of mind at this time, it could just be the way you're reacting to some things is more it's emphasizing this lack of communication. Like it's like you hear what they're saying, but you don't hear what they're saying. We have the Magician. You're attracting things in here, and if it is that you're going through some negative things and this lack of communication, if you are at a high time of manifesting right now, you're manifesting negativity. The negative begets negative. So if your frame of mind, you need to get out of that frame of mind, that negative frame of mind. Like, oh, this is going to be the outcome just because. This is how it's always been, so this is just because. This is how it's going to be. It's going to be negative, negative, negative. And when you're doing this and you're in this state of receptivity to the universe, listening, and you absorbing this, you're giving off these the negative towards the negative and giving more power to this negative thinking, which will drive your happiness away. If what you want is happiness, but your mind keeps going over and over again with negative thoughts. Here we go. Justice came up here. You may be dealing with Libran energy. This could if not, this could be about needing to strike a balance, needing to find that median between you. I feel like it has to do with you and the people around you, whether it be in a work environment. I feel more like it's relationship-wise, your relationships with your possibly your children, with your boyfriend, girlfriend, wife, husband, whatever. It feels like that kind of situation, like within your household, possibly within the people that you deal with on a daily basis, needing to strike a balance with what's going on with you. You have the King of Pentacles in the reverse. I'm feeling this the King of Pentacles in the upright can be about someone who is so focused on where they're going. So focused on where they're going. And it's good to have, if it's positive movement that you're doing here, it's good to have that solid thinking, this solid strategizing in that. But when you do this, sometimes you completely have blinders on and you could hurt people in the process, or you don't think about what their needs are, what their wants are, compared to what you want. It ends up in this downward spiral where you are so intent on what you want out of situation. I'm not saying this is for everybody. This is just things that can happen sometimes with people. I don't want anybody getting mad because I say that, oh, it is your fault. But if you if you're constantly focused on your negativity, and you want happiness, you say you want happiness, but your reaction to everything is you know, it's negative. You are focused on what you want, and you can't see what it is that they really want, and possibly you feel like because they want some things different than what you want, that they don't want you to be happy. Do you know what I'm saying? It's kind of confusing, but this is in the reverse. I feel like this is a warning to, if in order to get this the way you need it, and feel, you need to feel just, you need to focus some of your attention on what other people want and really listen to what they're saying in conversations, because that lack of communication can be brutal when it comes to relationships. You have the star in the reverse here. Things aren't going the way you want it to. They just aren't. I feel like a lot of wasted energy. You see that you're replenishing, you're trying to replenish yourself here, and yet while you're doing so, you're over here inadvertently pouring half of your like pouring your dreams out the window, I almost want to say. You're so focused on what's going on over here, you're not seeing that you're losing a lot of your positive vibes are leaving you, and you can't see that the energy, you're wasting energy. That's what I want to say. And it came out all cockeyed here, but that's what I want to say. All right, this one just tried to pop out, and it is the Four of Swords in the reverse. You're not taking enough time for yourself. Someone needs to get away. Someone needs to take a weekend away from the situation that they're in. Step out of the situation and really spend time. And don't go and be online the whole time or something. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to say don't be online, but if you're doing frivolous things, I'll put it that way. Don't do frivolous things during this time. This is a time to heal. I feel like needing to lay some things to rest here. Let go of some things from the past. It seems like you keep bringing up things in conversation and arguments about things that maybe someone did in the past. You may be bringing up feelings and putting it into your conversations as well, or your arguments. Not even having to do with that person, but it feels like there's something that hasn't had closure. This in the reverse, you just keep letting your mind go about whatever it was in the past, or whether it be with the person you're with now or the people you're around now. I feel like you haven't laid those old negative experiences to rest, and it's affecting every decision you're making at this point. Anything else here for Taurus? We're going to change decks. Okay, I'm going to pull a few cards more about relationship wise. What do they need to do? What does Taurus need to focus on at this time? This hopped out and landed on the Y card, just so you're aware. Seven of Swords. And the fact that it happened to pop out and land on this Y card. Let's do that. The Seven of Swords could be about someone stealing your energy. Someone taking taking a little bit, you know, taking little bits at a time. This could be possibly you walking away from situations as well, leaving behind. This could be you needing to leave behind that negativeness that from past situations, and carrying with you a more positive attitude, take with you the things that were positive, and implement that, you know, into your how you feel about things. I don't know if that was very clear. Sometimes it's hard to get these feelings that I have clear, but you don't need to know why things happened. Like I said about laying things to rest, you may still it could be about old relationships, things that any situations, bad negative situations happened in the past, still to this day asking yourself why, got your thoughts going in that direction, so it keeps you stuck in that energy. You may need to just leave that behind. You may never know why. There's a lot of things we never find out why, but you just got to let it go. You got to let it go and carry on with into a new direction, and leave that behind, because it's ruining everything that's ahead of you to carry it. You know what I mean? Maybe this person carrying these 5 swords here, if they have these other 2 swords, they're going to get cuts on their hands trying to hold it all because it's too heavy, too much. I'll leave that up there. All right. Anything else that Taurus needs to know about that situation and their relationships? We have the Knight of Pentacles and the 3 of Cups. The Knight of Pentacles. Put it where you can see it. Knight of Pentacles, 3 of Cups. The 3 of Cups in certain situations, it can be about getting together with friends, getting together with friends, focusing on something other than what has been going on. This can also represent third-party situations. Not for everybody, but this could represent third-party situations. With this Knight of Pentacles here, the Knight of Pentacles can be this is the mode that you're in, possibly. Not wanting to, maybe being too focused. I almost am thinking somebody that you're dealing with is too focused on money. They're so focused on money within the relationship with you. It doesn't have to be, like I said, it doesn't have to be a love relationship. It could be someone that you're just living with. It could be a friend. It could be siblings. It could be anything. It could be parents. You know, just whoever's within your home life that you are with all the time. It feels like I just suddenly got this feeling that this is about your community, the people that you're with, and everybody needing to contribute the same equal amount. And this is the focus. It feels like the focus is on money right now. Someone is in a relationship, some kind of a relationship. Like I said, it could be anything. Relationships mean either significant other, it could be children, it could be, you know, whatever. Whoever's in your space most of the time. I feel like someone is so focused on money that they're neglecting their responsibilities to you, possibly. They're focused on either making money, maybe they work too much, spending money, maybe they spend way too much, and not as focused on the home life and living better. You know, that's a possibility as well.
Just be mindful of that. I'm gonna move on from that energy and see if we can talk about finances, the financial aspect here for Taurus. We have the Two of Swords in the reverse, talking about the finance part of it. I feel like you've been at a crossroads for some time with this Two of Swords. Not sure where to either invest your money, maybe not spending wisely, and wanting to be wanting to do things differently, maybe wanting to spend things spend your money differently, maybe thinking more of your future at this time. You may not have done that before. I feel like this is you figuring out your way, because that is in the upright, that on other decks, blindfolded, needing to being in a position now to see which route you need to go, being able to take that blindfold off, because in the other deck it's a woman with the, sorry, I had to pause the video because I felt like my nose was going to bleed for whatever reason. It may have to do with something that's someone who's going to be watching, or who is watching at that point in time. I don't know if you have a nosebleed, or you're going to, possibly, just randomly. It could be stress. All right, let's go on. So it feels like taking the blindfold off and finally being able to see which way is the right way to go, or which way you think that would benefit you the most. Possibly about a job, or you know, job decision, about picking between two jobs, about what bank you're going to put your money in, type of thing. Could be that as well. You have the Nine of Wands in the reverse. You're not, I feel like I have to tell somebody, you're not even close to where you need to be yet. I feel like you're going in the right direction, but you're not there yet. You're not even close. You're like, well, how long will it be before I get success? How long will it be? It feels like, oh, there goes a card flying. It feels like you've done things again and again and again, and I feel like you went on a different path this time. You have the Page, and it's gonna set you. It's setting you in the right direction. It's just gonna take more time because you had to change up. Page of Swords here. That's some kind of communication coming in here. Pages are messengers. They bring an energy of, I feel, of clarity. It is the Swords, so it's some kind of communication. Something. I feel like something that's been holding you back will be taken out of your way at this time. Might have been, I feel like maybe access to some money, or some kind of funds, maybe that were on hold, or that you maybe just waited for a check and that finally comes in. Let's see, what else do we have here? And I just got the feeling like saying checks and balances. Something coming in here, something evening out the playing field for you, making things setting things in a more positive motion financially. All right. We have the Six of Pentacles in the reverse here. This isn't something that is given. This is something that you earned for whoever's coming into this money. Sorry, I dropped some more cards. You know me. Constantly having to bend over and get cards. All right. All right, we have the Two of Pentacles here. This is about the robbing from Peter to pay Paul energy, the constantly trying to juggle your finances,
because we are talking about money at this point in time. It feels like you've been going through a rough patch where it's non-stop. Either you got to pay one thing or you got to pay the other, or you got to take the money from another to pay another. You have the Magician in the reverse here. You didn't have everything, all the what do I want to say, all of the info that you needed, possibly. The flow wasn't right. The positivity flow maybe wasn't right for your money. You don't have all the resources. That's the thing I wanted to say. I couldn't get the words out. All the resources that you need to get whatever done were hindering, especially with these two flopping out at the same time. You have the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles came out with this bunch as well, both in the reverse. This could be a double whammy. No, if you asked something just now, there's a no. I feel like, aces are gifts from the universe, but it feels like things being deterred. You have a Wands, which is about learning and stability, and then you have the Pentacles, which is about your money, your career. It feels like things have been topsy-turvy for you for some time when it came to finances, when it came to stability with your income. You've been going through a lot lately here, Taurus. And you have Strength. You have the Strength card. I feel like you need to hold on to your you're going through all this stuff, but you need to stay strong and keep on the path that you're on, because this is going to lead you to your financial success, I feel. I'm going to pull, this card wanted to come out. Knight of Pentacles. Stay focused, stay on your path, keep strong and stay on your path. That's what this feels like, and you're very devoted to it. You're very devoted to whatever it is that you want to, where you want to be financially, and you're heading in that direction. And I feel like this is you going through all of this stuff. All of these negatives keep happening and all that, but you have changed course somewhat. You figured out what you really want to do financially or in your career, and this is you being strong and being focused on the way that you're going here. We are going to pull a few cards from this deck to clarify on your finances here. We have the Queen of Wands. You're focused on your stability. You know what you want. You're aiming for it. You're striving for it. You need to be the I feel like the one that people look to for eventually. It probably doesn't feel like it right now, but I feel like you're going to be someone that people look to for guidance in their finances. And you have the King of Coins, the King of Pentacles. Yeah, this is someone who knows how to I feel like distributing the wealth and being in control of it. Being in control of your future, your financial stability in the future. All right, that's it for that. I'm going to pull a few message cards for you, Taurus, before I close the read. Of course it fell. Of course it did. All right. Renew. You have Renew. I'll read from this for you, if I can. Nature continuously renews itself year after year. So this is about you. I feel like saying things are constantly changing. Things constantly are in motion, whether you feel stagnant or not.
stagnant in an energy, things can change and things will change. You can't sit back and not take action. This could be to do with your relationship aspect here, and it could have to do with your finances as well. You just sitting back and hoping things are going to be better, or crying about it, whining about it to yourself. And I don't mean like being a ball baby, like really crying. You could be, but I feel like it's about sitting back and expecting things to change, when all it takes is you having a different action, taking different actions instead of what you've been doing, because that might not be working at this time or hasn't worked for a while. Keep doing the same thing, expecting a different result. All right, Taurus, that's it for this read. Please like, share, subscribe, join my community here if you want to. Tap that bell icon for notification of future uploads. Have a great week. See you next video.